Previously on Ballz.
Hi, it's Darren and John and Simon and Knox from the Ballz team. How are you doing?
Trev.
Oh, very well. And yourself?
Very, very good, thank you. Nice to hear your voice, Chief. We've had some of the doyens of cricket commentary on the show today. Robin Jackman a little earlier on. Good news to hear that he's progressing nicely with his sort of shocking news over the last few weeks. He's had
two treatments, but he seems to be okay.
Yeah. Do you guys still see a lot of each other?
Absolutely. I mean, we play golf together. We're a very formidable team, and we also have lunch at least twice a week together.
Fantastic. Listen, Jack, we forgot to ask him. I mean, he can still have the odd beer and stuff now, eh?
Oh yes, he's allowed to have anything really, excepting they're not too keen on him having too much of his favourite drink, which is cane and Coke, because the Coke's a bit corrosive.
Yeah.
And white wine is a bit acidic, so it's beer and red wine mostly.
There we go. Lots of other options as well. Hey, Trev, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm also had one or two problems with melanomas in my back, and I've had 2 operations, and they still haven't got it all out.
Wow.
I've got to have a third one in about 10 days' time, which is a bit of a nuisance, but otherwise I'm okay.
All right, yeah. I mean, I had that 28 years ago. It's very, very treatable. But, I mean, they basically reckon that they can just cut them out. They don't have to. There doesn't have to be any follow-up.
No, that's the point. But after the first one, they hadn't got enough of it out, then they made an even bigger cut out, about 40 stitches in my back, and they still haven't got it all out. So
wow.
I'm going to go in a third time and have more cut out.
Yeah. That's the thing. I said it last week at a function as well, and I'll say it again and again. In this country, the people that do the sun creams and the ads for the various sun lotions need to seriously lift their game, because outside of Australia, we have the most dangerous sun in the world, and they do nothing to make people aware of the dangers of one of the hardest cancers, and that is melanoma. It is. I mean, they really need to look at themselves, because it's so prevalent in South Africa, and and people can prevent it just by having ample warning.
Yeah, and I was reading the other day that of all these fancy creams that you're supposed to put on and all that, only about 56% are actually worth putting on.
Yeah.
So that in itself is the major problem.
But anything below a factor 50 is not doing the job, basically. If it's below factor 50, I mean, I use a factor 100 now after my melanoma issues. But nothing less than a factor 50. So basically a factor 100 means not even Michael Holding will be able to get anything through that.
And Trevor, don't read too much about the melanoma, because there's a lot on the internet. I was also diagnosed with it, and there's a lot of scary stuff on it, so don't take it all too seriously.
Yeah, no, the amazing thing is, of course, I feel perfect. I don't feel wrong. So, I'm cool. I believe in sorting.
Well, that's good. A positive mind always is the way to deal with these things. Now, just clarify for John there. Do you still have? It's not Fat Dick's, John. It's
no.
Dirty Dick's, the pub down in the Cape there.
Dirty Dick's. No, I sold it about 4.5 years ago already.
Okay. So I know you're involved with golf, and I bumped you last time, I think, at a golf event, an amateur event down in Bloemfontein. You're still very much in the golf circuit at the moment, just busying yourself with various things there.
Yeah, I do nearly all the tournaments for South African Golf Association, all the major men's tournaments, and also the major women's tournaments or Women's Golf South Africa. So it keeps you pretty busy. You probably do about 11 tournaments and make half-hour programs. And then I do quite a bit for Super Golf as well, little 4-minuters. I'm supposed to be old and retired, but it's quite a lot of fun, and I enjoy my golf, and I enjoy working on golf, so it just keeps my hand. It keeps you out of mischief too, so otherwise I'd be having 4 luncheons a week.
Can't have that.
Absolutely, and it's nice. It's always nice to hear your voice on Super Golf, and we chatted to Martin Locke last week as well, and he in KZN to find out what he was up to as well. So as I say, we've kind of covered the team that was basically ruling the airwaves back in. I mean, they would have been through the 80s and 90s in South Africa into the 2000s.
Yes, absolutely. Those were the good old splendid days, and Lockie lives here in Stellenbosch, not far away, so we get together occasionally and have some lunch as well. And
that's Wednesdays and Fridays.
Living down here now, and so I still see him from time to time, which is great.
Awesome stuff. Well, Trevor, we wish you all the best with the treatment stuff for melanoma, and we hope the guys are going to get all of it out of your back and wherever it is pretty soon, and that you're all going to be 100% and continue doing what you're doing. Nice to chat to you again. Nice to catch up.
Yeah, lovely talking to you, and I'm sure there won't be a problem. Jackers and I can at least commiserate with each other over a few beers and so on, and hold each other's hand and encourage each other. So
and you will,
we'll
I'm
get
sure.
through it all. Don't worry.
Absolutely. Well, nice to chat to you, Trevor. All the best, man.
Bye-bye, Trevor.
Okay.
Thanks, Dad.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Cheers, Dad.
There we go, Trevor Quirk. I didn't realise he also had melanoma issues.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is Ballz Visual Radio. Darren, Simon, Kate, and John. Weekdays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central African Time. Ballz.co.za.